Hey guys, it's Aaron here, and I want to share some important wedding planning dates with you. So, these are just dates that you want to keep in mind when planning your wedding. You want to keep a nice, consistent flow for the dates of planning your wedding, and the first thing you want to do is schedule counseling. So this is one of the most important things, and I'm a little biased because I am a wedding officiant and I'm an ordained minister. So it is extremely important that you do go forward with counseling first. It's the first thing that you should do in your wedding planning. Counseling, just a few reasons why counseling is important. Counseling helps you to decide whether it is a good idea to get married. You don't want to make any assumptions. You want to go in with taking the proper steps and with a professional, with someone who has been through the process before, all of those things. But you want to just make sure that first that you are both prepared to move forward with wedding planning, or really, first of all, the decision to be married. So just start with the basics. You may already know, but it doesn't hurt to just talk to someone and to just have a process and know that you are ready to take the next step to get married. So the next thing after going through counseling and setting up counseling with a person who will walk you through the process is to get your budget in place. So some might say that the budget is more important, but these are probably two of the most important things. They really do go hand in hand. You want to make sure that you're ready to take the step, and you also want to have a budget in place for every step of the wedding. So one of the common mistakes that I've seen is it's not enough to have the budget for your wedding, for the wedding day. The wedding is comprised of many wedding events. You'll have your shower, your dress, shopping, and everything that goes around those events as well. Travel with your wedding party. So you will have several wedding events. I would say you probably average somewhere between 5 and 10 wedding events. Because yes, your honeymoon is a wedding event. Some call it bachelorette party, we call it bridesmaids day, guy time. All of those things are wedding events. Your wedding shower and your wedding reception are separate wedding events that you will want to keep in mind. So have a budget that includes everything from getting your wedding license to or marriage license to everything, to getting your passports if you're going on a honeymoon. That's what my wife and I did. So make sure that your wedding budget is as detailed as possible. That way there will be as fewer and fewer surprises when it's time for your wedding. So after you're done with your budget, you want to also book your venue. So this goes along with the budget as well, because that is certainly part of the budget. But book your venue as far out as you can, at least a year if you can. So book your venue out a year ahead of time if possible. I know that's not always possible, but it's definitely recommended. And have a backup venue in place as well. So this is something to add to your list. So the other thing, now that you've done these core things, you want to be sure to specifically plan out your wedding, all of your wedding events that we just talked about. So make sure that every part of the separate wedding events is well taken care of. So then you want to start inviting your wedding party and inviting your guests and going down the list of planning. So certainly want to hire a wedding, your vendors, of course. Certainly want to hire a wedding planner, but every vendor that you need, and wedding planners also, of course, high priority, and do that as soon as you can as well. Now, one thing I'll say is your wedding planner won't do everything for you. Your wedding planner is a very, very key part of your process, but they won't do everything. They won't, for example, I would say they don't sign your thank you cards. They don't do every single thing. They do a lot. But remember that they are being hired for a specific purpose. So your wedding planner, it's important to make sure that you have one and remember where their responsibilities end. So one thing I will just also say is the Weddistry app is a great way to keep track of your wedding events. I've been officiating weddings for over 12 years, and I know the pain points and the things that take the most time. So the Weddistry app will help you to arrange your wedding party much quicker. So you will set up your wedding events, you'll set up the time and dates of your wedding events, and then everyone in your wedding party will be on the same page in the app and be able to see when all the wedding events are coming. So hope this helps. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this has been helpful at all, and we'll see you back here for the next tip.